good, everybody? Um, I'm not really like used to, I guess, showing my face and all these things. But I feel like it's necessary. I feel like I reached the point within my bag, hence deciding everything. Shout out to the shirt. You get the link on Instagram, but um, yeah, I've reached kind of like a new phase within my bag. Obviously, the animations are a big integral part with propagating the message of you know the SHA Republic, sobriety, humanity, artistry, but also just with my visibility and really just getting into my own bag, right? And whatever that may be, it will definitely be more um, available to see. Um, you know, and it's gonna just happen more frequently. Honestly, this message goes without saying. It's just like there's another level in which um, your own creation goes, and sometimes it comes with like pain of like, oh, I gotta like stay up and do certain things, or I gotta keep up with this and XYZ. But it's like you gotta grow the baby. You gotta grow the baby. And eventually, it has legs and walks on its own. Then it drives. Then it calls you old. Then it says like, "Oh, I never want to talk to you, Dad," and all that. It's just all these things, but it's a part of growth. And yeah, so that's what I want to do. I feel like it's also a point where like the rubber meets the road. There's people that'll be like, "Man, I used to like in my bag. Now I'm in my I don't know box or something. I don't know." Or just something where people will find a reason to disqualify themselves from knowing or being a part of this movement, um, ideology, entity altogether, right? I'm making myself sound like a cult, but it's just like that's gonna happen, you know, especially when you start producing a lot of things. People have something to say. People have something to say about your product, right? Um, but I hope this is a message for like anyone watching, in which that my opinion I guess matters. Like you just gotta make something, you know, you gotta make something. Something takes you a long way. That yo, what's good, man? What's good with you, Peyton? Right? Something takes you a long way, and you just gotta keep doing it. I wasn't planning. I didn't think of this till like much later. What's going on, Theo? Right? So you just gotta keep doing it, and eventually it makes more sense as you do it. So like I said, within my bag is like more visibility. I like math. Thank you. I like math. I like a lot of other things, right? And I feel like if it's a part in my bag, you will see it for sure. Um, I appreciate that you like the shirt. So yeah. So all that to say, just more visibility, more transparency in the name of the SHA Republic. Um, you know, and just more frequency. I think whenever you have something as intimate and precious as your own idea, you got to make it so that like you just make it keep growing and you know keep going further. That and two, I think just with the nature of like content creating and people who do stuff, I think one thing that really keeps us from doing a lot of stuff is like it has to be perfect, and we are a prisoner to like this perceived perfection, wherever that may be. And I'm like, bro, do it. The perfection is already there, and the growth will happen, and all of that is the perfection, right? So I won't hold you guys much longer. I'm just saying, like, get in your bag. I'm gonna get in mine, however it looks. In the name of in my bag for sure. So please, stay tuned for all things in my bag related. Please support. Tell a person. Grab a shirt. It's on my Instagram link. And yeah, let's make this thing happen. Let's make this thing grow. If only I knew how to stop this thing. All right, we're gonna figure this out. There we go. No, share the audience. How do you stop this? That's a good question. Create post, copy link? Nah.